Welcome back to the channel, or hi if you're new here. I'm Elise, and today we're going to be learning how to crochet these super quick and easy puff flowers. You can use these in so many different ways, and they are beginner friendly. I will be working through all of the stitches with you as we use them, and all you're going to need to get started on your flower is some worsted weight for acrylic yarn, a pair of scissors, and a 4.5mm hook, and we are ready to get started. To get started on our flower, the first thing we need to do is make a slip knot. To make a slip knot, we're going to wrap the yarn around two of our fingers and across, just like this. Then I'm pinching that yarn tail with my thumb so it doesn't come undone. And taking my pointer finger on my other hand, I'm putting that under that first strand of yarn and over the second. Then flip that second strand of yarn up and pull it tight. Let's do that one more time. I'm wrapping the yarn around two of my fingers and across, just like this. Pinching that yarn tail with my thumb. And taking my pointer finger on my other hand, I'm putting that under the first strand of yarn and over the second. Then flipping that second strand of yarn up and pulling it tight. Okay, now that we have our slip knot, we can put our hook into that slip knot, pull it tight, and we'll get started on our chain. To make a chain, we're just going to yarn over and pull that directly through that loop on our hook. Again, yarn over and pull that directly through the loop on the hook. We're going to need 4 chains in total, so let's do that one more time. I'm just grabbing the yarn and pulling it through. Grab the yarn and pull it through. So now that we have our 4 chains, we're going to make a slip stitch into this very first chain that we made right here. So I'm going into that chain, grabbing my yarn and pulling up a loop. Then I'm pulling that directly through that loop on my hook to make my slip stitch. Okay, before we start on round 1, I'm going to go ahead and trim this yarn tail a little bit. And you can see that we formed a little circle with our chain here. All of our stitches in round 1 are going to be placed into the center of this circle, just like that. Okay, for round 1, we're going to make 11 single crochets into our circle. To make a single crochet, I'm going into that circle, yarning over and pulling up a loop so that I have 2 loops on my hook. Then yarn over and pull through both of those loops, and you've made your first single crochet. Again, going back into that circle, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through both of those loops on the hook. And you can go ahead and scoot your stitches down if you need to as you work to make enough room in that circle for all of your stitches. So let's go ahead and make 9 more single crochets into the circle for a total of 11, and I will meet you back here. Okay, I finished all 11 of my single crochets into my circle. Now we're going to make a slip stitch into the very first single crochet that we made at the beginning of the round, skipping over that chain and going into that very first stitch and making our slip stitch. Now I'm going to go ahead and find this yarn tail at the back and pull on that to close up the circle a little bit. And we're ready to get started on round 2. For round 2, we're going to start by chaining 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And into the same stitch, I'm going to yarn over, go into that same space, yarn over, and I'm pulling up that loop as high as I can to the height of that chain 4 that I just made. Okay, so we have 3 loops on our hook. I'm going to go ahead and yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, just like that. So we're going to go ahead and do that 2 more times into this same space right here. Yarn over, put your hook back into that same space, yarn over and pull that loop up to the height of that chain 4. Then yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops only. One more time, I'm yarning over, going back into that same space, yarning over and pulling that loop up high. Then yarning over and pulling through the first 2 loops. Okay, so now we have 4 loops on our hook, and each one of our petals is going to be worked into 2 stitches. So this is half of our petal here, and we're going to go ahead and work the next half into this next stitch. So we're going to do the same thing into this next stitch that we did into this first one. I'm yarning over, going into that next stitch, yarning over and pulling up a loop really high, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops only. Again, yarn over, going back into that same stitch, yarn over and pull up that loop, yarn over and pull through the first 2, and one more time, doing that same thing, pulling that loop up high, and yarning over and pulling through the first 2 loops. So we have our chain 4 at the beginning here, and then 3 loops into each one of our stitches. And you should be ending with 7 loops on your hook. Next, we're going to yarn over and pull through the first 6 loops only. So we're pulling through all 6 of those loops. And to go ahead and finish this petal off, I'm going to yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops on my hook. Then I'm chaining 3. 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to make a slip stitch into this last stitch that we worked into right here, going into that same space and making my slip stitch. Okay, so that completes our first petal. You can go ahead and push on the back to make it puff out just like that. And we're ready to start on the next petal. So we're going to do the same thing that we just did. We're going to start off by chaining 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I'm going to yarn over. I'm going into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up that loop really high, yarn over and pull through 2, pulling up another loop really high, yarn over and pull through 2, and one more time into this stitch, pulling up that loop as high as I can get it, and pulling through 2. So we've got our 3 loops into this first stitch. We're going to make our next 3 loops into this next stitch right here. Pulling up that loop and pulling through 2. Pulling up the loop and pulling through 2. One more time. Pulling up that loop and pulling through 2. I have the 7 loops on my hook now. So I'm going to yarn over and pull through the first 6 loops only. Then yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops. We're almost done with our second petal. We just need to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to make a slip stitch into that same stitch that we were working into. Just like that. So go ahead and repeat that all the way around. You should end with 5 petals in total, just like this. You can rewind the video if you need to, but again, we're just going to do that chain 4, make our 3 loops into this first stitch, our 3 loops into the next stitch, and then do our chain 3 and our slip stitch and move on to the next petal. Okay, I've finished my last petal. I have all 5 done. And to go ahead and finish off my flower, I'm going to go into this final stitch here and make a slip stitch. And to tie off, I'm going to chain 1, cut my yarn, and just pull that up through that chain that I made and pull it tight. And you can go ahead and weave this in. I like to just pull it to the back and then go ahead and tie these 2 yarn tails together. Okay, once you weave in all of your yarn tails, you are all done with your flower. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the tutorial. Go ahead and let me know in the comments how your project turned out, and subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you in the next video.